Coach Martinez, thank you for joining me this morning. Appreciate you guys. So here's the setup. You guys coming into the season, come off a disappointing loss in the Super Bowl, but a great run through the playoffs. Fantastic, get into the Super Bowl. Have a couple problems. So this year you come out, rattle off 4 straight wins, and then stub your toe a little bit against Rio Grande. Kind of a rematch game, right? And I kind of stated I thought it was more of a mental game than it was a physical game. You guys are a really good football team. What do you think are some of the keys to today's game against Volcano Vista?
I think you really hit it. The mental aspect. We got 8-year-olds, 3rd graders. Really, it's hard to know which 8-year-olds you're going to get day to day. So ultimately, coming out, being aggressive, really doing 1 of 11 job. We'll make sure that we'll make this a competitive game.
Yeah, so coming into this game, I mean, how's your coaching staff feel about it? Are you guys feeling like this is a winnable game? Do you feel like it's going to be close? Do you feel like you might be able to run this one out? What do you think?
I think it's going to be a real close game. We actually, my staff, I gained a couple of members of the Volcano staff from last year, made a move to my team. So, we've got some people mixing in and out here, and so there's some feelings.
Is there a little bit of bad blood, maybe?
Not necessarily bad blood.
Okay, good.
Okay, but nobody wants to lose to a former team, no matter how the thing went down. So, we're really feeling confident, and we feel like it's going to be a great matchup for. Really us, our style versus their style. Styles make great matchups, so I think we'll see that today.
So speaking of that, what kind of style do you guys run offensively? What would you say is your bread and butter?
We're a pretty balanced team. I have a lot of experience out there on my offense. My quarterback, number 16, Santino Martinez, he'll put it in the air. He's definitely a smart kid. He can run the offense. I got my number 21. You'll have to look out for his size signs. Blazing fast kid we found, soccer player, just amazing vision, and gets out in the open, and he's tough. So, really we're a balanced offense. Got a ton of wrestlers on my team.
Oh man,
so
that's a great sign of a football team.
Yeah, we have a lot of tenacity, and we're a hard-nosed team, and so we come to get you a little bit. So if you're able to figure us out, we'll put it in the air. And,
what about defensively? Where do you guys stand on the defensive side?
Defensive, we're running about a 4-4 most of the time.
4-4.
We'll send some backers. My 2 defensive ends, they'll definitely stand out today on the field in general. Super tall, lanky, aggressive kids. Valencia and Ortiz is also names. You'll see that. And then my backer core, again, super experienced, Super Bowl caliber backer core. So, I think we come to get you a little bit on defense too. So.
All right, Coach. Hey, thank you for taking a minute with me this morning. Good luck to you. Coach Martinez, thank you, man.
Thanks.
Appreciate you. Thank you much, Coach. Coach Dom, thank you for meeting with me this morning, man. Appreciate you guys. So here's the setup. Last year, you guys make the playoffs, first round, Los Lunas. Disappointing loss, unfortunately, couldn't make the run. Come back, and some would say kind of out of nowhere, rattle off 5 straight wins. Basically, no one's been able to get more than 1 touchdown on you, and that's probably at the tail end of the games. And you're just dominating this league this year, and it's just fun to watch you. What do you think are some of the keys to today's game?
I mean, we pride ourselves on being physical, up front, offense, defense. We got some big boys up there that can really control the offensive, defensive line. So I mean, that's where we start, and then with us, we got some talented backs, but I think the game is won in the trenches. So I think that's going to be a key. Who can control that today?
Yeah, and I tell you, I'm looking at some of your boys, and man, you've got some massive size here. But I know you got some speed too. Do you kind of like to get the ball to the outside, or you kind of like to keep it between the tackles and ground and pound teams down the field?
I mean, we kind of go off of defense what they're playing. I mean, we like to get outside. I mean, we got number 5. We got a couple kids that can have speed to burn, man. So we get outside.
Forget it. Night.
Then we can ground and pound and make them tackle our big backs. So
you guys got a little bit of passing in the playbook somewhere too?
We do. We have some passes. We have actually our quarterback number 4 and 34 really have a good connection, man.
So that's a receiver QB combo.
Yes,
sir. Awesome. So defensively, what do you guys like to run? What do you like to bring to the table there?
Honestly, our defensive coach, Robert, he has the boys locked in. We run a couple different defenses. We run a 5-3, and then we have probably start out today in essentially a 6.
Load up the box.
6-4,
make them have to beat you there.
Make them. They're not gonna beat us outside, so they're gonna come inside where we got our big boys. So that's the plan for today.
Kind of like trapping the big animal, bring them inside.
That's it, man.
So how's your team this year? I mean, how are you feeling? Are you enjoying coaching? You enjoying the league?
Oh, I am, man.
Is this your second year with the team?
No. So my son played on Volcano for Mighty Mites for last fall, but we didn't coach. We had actually Albuquerque High's coach. He coached our team last year. So we took over in the spring. We went undefeated in the spring, won the Super Bowl, and we're here now.
Just taking it from there.
Just going, man. It's been a blast. It's been a blessing. Some of these kids are really talented and really fun to work with.
Well, I tell you what, man, you're an impressive football team. Good luck today, Coach. It's going to be a great match. Thank you, man. Good luck. All right, good morning, football fans. Here back at West Mesa, beautiful Saturday morning, 8 o'clock. The young guys out on the field today. We got the Pee Wee group, the 8-year-olds playing football today. So we've got the undefeated Volcano Vista Hawks at 5-0. Hooking horns with the 4-1 Albuquerque Bulldogs, and I tell you, it's a setup that looks to be a pretty interesting matchup today. So Volcano has basically run rampant through the league this year. No issues, 1 touchdown a game, high-octane offense, and just kind of rolling through opponents. And then here's this Albuquerque Bulldog team. They come out 4-0 and really on a run, 3 straight shutouts, and then all of a sudden they meet up with their Super Bowl rematch, the Rio Grande Ravens, and stubbed their toe a little bit, losing 34-12, and what I think was probably more of a psychological loss than it was an actual physical battle. So here we go. So today, this is really for the top position in the freshman North Division, and really will set the tone, I think, for the remainder of the year. Some tough games still ahead for Albuquerque High, as they do still need to get with Highland. But overall, I think this sets up to be a pretty good matchup today. So we're looking at 5-0 Volcano, 4-1 Albuquerque High in what we have labeled as the game of the week. 8 o'clock, beautiful Saturday morning, sun just coming over the horizon, temperatures are mild, fresh cut grass. Should be a great game today. We'll get back here in a minute for the kickoff. All right, football fans, so here we go. We've got the game of the week, 4-1 Albuquerque High kicking off to the undefeated 5-0 Volcano Vista Hawks in what looks to be a really good matchup today. You know, I think I'm going to flip it over a little bit and say I think today might be a little higher scoring than what we think. I'd say probably 3-2, 3-3, 4-3, somewhere in that neighborhood. I think we got ourselves one of those games that's going to be dictated by penalties, turnovers, mistakes. And of course, at this age, it's kind of a mental game, really, I think, what you'd have to boil it down to. So we're about ready to get it started. Albuquerque High, typically at this age, they're going to kick it short and onside. Looks like he's aiming to come our way. An opening kickoff, game of the week, 4-1 Albuquerque, 5-0 Hawks. Here we go. Game's off. It's a catch in the air. He's got some room around the outside, and a nice tackle there by number 1 for the Bulldogs. Good job by Williams there, making sure nothing gets loose on the outside. So a good start for Albuquerque High. They keep it inside, and the Hawks lining up for their first offensive series of the day. Starting it off, first down. They're coming out with just a split on the left. They've got a tight end on the right. They've got 2 backs in the backfield, offset eye. Quarterback getting ready to go. Got a motion coming across. And here we go. The snap's off. It's a handoff. It's a lead back. He's got a nice block up front. And they missed 2 tackles. Oh! But 3 Albuquerque Bulldogs coming in for the cleanup and stop the game, but not until he gets 12 and a first down. And we're going to line it up now. 1st and 10 on the 25 going down. Albuquerque High lining up. They've got a split right, tight end on the left, and that big house. So they're going to pitch sweep it to number 5 is coming outside. They've missed the tackle. He cuts back in. Good job on the defense there by the Dogs as they stop what could have been a big play on the outside. Off the flag. They're going to break the huddle. They're coming out in that pro formation, offset, number 4 at the Q. They've got double tight. They're going to ground this one out now. Let's take a look. Albuquerque High ready for the outside. And they're going to hand it. It's a counter back the other way. And they're waiting for him. And he's caught. Wow, good job by that Bulldog defense. Holy smokes. I tell you what, they did not have the answer there. Number 93 coming up with the big play. Josiah Gomez with a nice play on the interior. And a good job by that Bulldog defense. And the way they've kind of played this out is they bring that split in motion and heavy off one side and then run it that way. We're going to see what they got today. They're coming back on that weak side, and there's some room. There is a lot of room out there. Oh, he makes a nice cut. Now, oh! And a nice cleanup there by the Bulldogs and a big hit. Big hit by 21 of the Dogs coming down the pipe. I tell you what, Signs doesn't clean that thing up, and we got ourselves 6. Number 5 getting loose for the Hawks. Man, Gonzalez running hard today. Breaks 2 tackles, gets around the outside, and on a big 4th down and 7, lining up big. I formation, double tight with the slot. They're going to go ahead and come out with that ground and pound, as they said they would. And here we go, 1st down. They're going to hand off to the big back. Number 5 has been their workhorse today, and it looks like he squeezes down to the 1-yard line, and the Bulldogs pinned against the wall here as number 5 is starting to kind of exert his will. Gonzalez, the heavy running back for the Hawks, they're going to go no huddle here, try to catch him in some substitution issues. Referees buckling up the Albuquerque Bulldogs, and that's what I love about this age, is that this is more about teaching the game, less about wins and losses. But here we go. Inside the 2-yard line, 2nd and goal. Big number 5 has been holding the rock all this drive. They're going to line it up, and yeah, he's going to get it again. He's just following his big fullback, and he's in. And business as usual for the Volcano Vista Hawks. And again, they're in that pro set, so they're moving between the pro set and the I set in that double tight. They're going to come on. He's going to go ahead and looking for the pass, and he's looking for it. He scoots around one man. Number 4 heading for the and a nice cleanup there. Number 1 for Volcano. Villanueva ends up getting in. Ball's coming our way. They've overloaded. And nope, they're going the other way. And it's on the ground. It is loose. It's a fumble out. He picks it up. And a good job there by Volcano to clean that up. Here we go. Bulldogs in that. They're going with the heavy with a split on either side. They've got a I formation, offset, under center, snaps off. He's going to go around and come around the outside. See what he's got here on the outside. He got a little speedy. No, the grass is a little wet still this morning. Tries to plant his foot in the ground and get around that corner. Number 21, Signs trying to find his way on the outside edge. And he slips as he's trying to make a cut. Line it up. The snap has got to be good on these shotguns. It's there. So he's getting him off. He's coming off the other way. It's around 24 getting the outside. He breaks a tackle and gets around 2 and picks up 5 on a nice run on 2nd down. And number 2 for the Dogs, Segworth, getting a big carry there to give him a little bit of breathing room. Now we're looking at 3rd and 5. Not a bad spot to be in. They're going to go ahead. No, he's under center. It's an I formation. He's going to go ahead and bring it up here. It's a lead block. He has no room whatsoever as it is locked down in a hurry by that linebacking core of the Volcano Vista Hawks. Number 5, Mr. Gonzalez, finding his way on defense as well to punt the ball. So they've got the play. They're going to go ahead and punt it. Snaps off and the kicks off. It's a good punt. It's going to roll a little bit. Not a bad punt. They're going to leave it. You got to pick that up. If they don't pick that up, they're going to blow it dead. Split formation pro, 4Qing it, and they're lining up with the slot on the right. So we're looking under center. Here we go. We got under center. It's the snap is off. They're going to go ahead and 23 on the count. Oh, and a nice tackle there by number 20 for the Bulldogs. I tell you what, Ortiz came in the pocket right there and absolutely smacked down number 23 for the Hawks. And, you know, Snacks getting a good run there, but, man, holy smokes, that was a great hit. Short and really exerting their will. Pro formation, under center, number 4. We've got the Bulldogs trying to protect that edge, but they need to watch that middle. And it's a counter back. Good block on the inside. And number 5 is loose. And he misses the tackle, and night, 5 down the sideline. And oh man, Volcano Vista early in the game breaks a tackle, gets a good block from his outside slot, and ends up getting into the end zone on a big 40-yard run down the sideline. And so they're lining back up in that pro formation, number 1 queuing it. He's getting the ball. He's going to move around. He's looking for the pass, and he sees his receiver in the back of the end zone, and he gets the conversion on a pass play. And what are they going to call here? Yeah, they're going to let that go. So here we go. It's 14-0 early on, about mid-first quarter, as the Volcano Vista Hawks take the early lead. Volcano over Albuquerque High early on. A lot of football left to play. Okay, it's a mid-range kick. It's bouncing around. He's going to have to pick that up. He does. He's going to get around the outside. 2, 3, 4 tacklers for Volcano on top of the conversion there, and just nothing to do there. No room to run. Oh, again, Alb High in that double split. They're under center and an I, and we'll kind of see how this goes. It looks like he's actually a mini gun. He is. He's going to go ahead and come around. He's got 2 blockers out there. He cuts back inside, dancing and maneuvering, a couple cuts in and out, and just not much to show for it. 21 with a decent run, but just not a lot of room in there. As Signs try to find his way. No gain on that play. 2nd down and 10. Volcano's backing out. Looks like they're looking for some sort of a pass here, and they are. He's going to tuck it down, but the blocking on that left side of the line has some trouble managing the play, and man, number 16 under a lot of pressure there. I tell you what, Martinez, man, no room at all to throw the football. And Volcano's coming with pressure on the left side. 21's coming up. He's looking for it, and he almost picks that thing off. He saw that from a mile away and reads the play on that quick little dump off, trying for a layup instead of the 3-pointer. And, man, just misses on that. 4th and 15, and I tell you, if you're a Dog fan, you got to be really, really disappointed right now. You're finding yourselves in these long down and distance behind the chains. Just really no room to work here, no room to maneuver. And Volcano pinning their ears back. He's going to punt. It's coming down the side. They haven't done too poorly with this. Ball bounces around. He's looking to pick it up. He does. Gonzalez on the move, and a missed tackle on that one. Another missed tackle. He gets around the outside, and he's got some room. And a missed tackle again, and a good push out of bounds there. Holy smokes, I tell you what. We don't get that push out of bounds by number 17, and this thing breaks for another touchdown. And just a nice job there by Senesarios. And I apologize if I mispronounce your name, but man, young person, you had just a fantastic play there to try to prevent the touchdown. And man, I tell you, Volcano Vista really out in front of this game right now. And we're going to push position over to the 2nd quarter. But wow, we have ourselves a 14-0 lead as we close out the 1st quarter. They've got a slot split out with a pro formation backfield, number 4 queuing it. We've got ourselves 1st and 15 under center. We're going to cross buck formation. It's coming back the other way. The Q keeps it. They have it locked down. 2 missed tackles, 3 and 4. Oh my goodness. If number 4 does not come up and make the play on that, Marquez stops what would have been a big play from Volcano Vista. And I tell you, this Volcano Vista is doing whatever they want to do when they want to do it. Sandoval with a good run. They're looking to jump into this. They've got a little blitz on the play, and he's going to come right up the middle. And a good job there by the Bulldog defense. Number 22 with the tackle. Peralta comes diving through and makes sure number 4, Sandoval, does not escape. They try a quick little middle run. Nothing doing. Back into that heavy set formation with the slot. He's moving outside a little bit. And here we go. We're under center. He's going to go ahead and come right behind the big fullback. Gonzalez looking for some room. And it's going to be close. He is right at the sticks. They're going to call 4th down a little short. It's going to be 4th and inches. And so here we go. 4th down and inches. Volcano on a big conversion here. 5 does not. It's a fullback handoff. And oh my goodness, right up the middle for a quick hitter by number 23. And Snacks ends up taking it up the field for the 1st down. 1st down and goal to goal. And they're going to hand off inside again to Snacks up the gut, and it's close. He does not reach the ball. He ends up on the 1-inch line. And Volcano Vista ready to try to make a run here and put this game into a really bad position for the Bulldogs. Bulldogs back against the wall. Bulldogs going to have to find their way here. 2nd and goal on the 1-inch. He's going to come around. He's looking for the pass, and it's there, and it's dropped. And I'm a little surprised on 2nd and inches with the ground game working so well that they throw the ball in the air and take a chance there. So I tell you what, it's going to be a hell of a play here. So we got 3rd down and goal from the 1-inch line. Volcano looking to take a big lead here. We got Snacks in the middle. He's going to take it, and they stand him up, but just not enough real estate to stop the play. And while Signs does a good job of stopping him, not until he crosses the goal line and puts another touchdown in for this Volcano Vista Hawk team. And right now, it is starting to become a bit of a runaway game. They're going to bring up a blitz here, trying to get some pressure, and this is exactly what they need to do to stop this ground attack. Here comes number 4. He's looking to pass, and it's there in the back, and it's there. And just a good play there by number 4 to get the ball off under a tremendous amount of pressure. And Sandoval gets the ball off and converts on the 2-point conversion. Man, oh man, a tough beginning for this Bulldog team. And the Albuquerque Bulldogs just looking for something to stop the bleeding. Holy cow, they need a play. And here goes, onside to the right. And the number 4 is going to have a chance to run this thing back. He picks it up, and they got good coverage. And they miss him. He's got 2 tackles. He's around the outside. He might have... Oh, man, he breaks 1 tackle, and he's gone. But Sandoval, number 4, takes care of business, making sure Marquez does not break one around the outside. I tell you what, folks, he gets that 1 tackle broke, and he's gone for a 60-yard kick return. Oh, yeah, here they're in that mini gun with a kind of a pro set on either side, slot and splits on either way. They're going to go ahead and shift over heavy right. This is a good formation. They're coming with the blitz, and we got all kinds of movement. No flag, and it's a sack after a bad snap. And it looked like the defense came a little early there. I'm surprised the flag did not come out. But it obviously set Albuquerque back, and that bad snap, man, I just tell you, nothing's going right for the Dogs this morning. Either side, they're going to probably try to run the ball to the left here, our way. They get the snap. They're coming around this way. He's got 2 blocks. If he can get around that corner, he might go. And, oh, man, couple of good blocks. But Snacks comes up and seals off Martinez. Martinez ends up getting a 3-yard gain, but it's setting up for 3rd and long. And, man, you just got to wonder what Coach Martinez has in his bag of tricks. Probably going to the right. So here we go. Snap is off. He's looking for a back pass. It's picked off by Mr. Sandoval, and it's down the sideline for another score. And the Bulldogs, man, are in deep, deep trouble as Sandoval picks the ball off on a pass to the backside and runs it back for a pick 6. And Volcano Vista, nothing going wrong for them today. Pick 6 takes it to 27-0. And so Volcano Vista 27-0 after a pick 6 on a good return for number 4 Sandoval. He's going to put it in the air, runs into his own man. He's going to run around the outside. He's not got any room. He's got a guy in the back of the end zone, and it's caught for an extra point. And number 34, an amazing catch once again. And holy smokes, Lopez with a great catch. And man, this Hawk team is legit. Coverage has been really good today. And, you know, the Bulldogs have had a chance to get it. So it's a bouncer. 21's got it. He's got some room. He's going to come down that sideline. And not a bad play there. That's how you start. You build off 1 play at a time. That's what you do if you're down this score, is you build it 1 play at a time. People around 21 in the gun. He's going to get the ball and take off. So here we go. He's coming around the outside. He's got 2 blockers there, but there's just nothing there. The Volcano Vista Hawks just smother the play. 7 players on top of that sweep. So they're going to balance this thing out. Backs on either side, splits on either side. 16 Martinez Q in it, 21-24 either way. And we're going to get this going. So snaps off. He's going to fake it. No, there was no bot there. No way was that going anywhere. And holy smokes, the Volcano Vista defense just continues to roll. Jeremiah Jackson with a great play in the middle. No fool there. Comes from his linebacker position on a blitz and gets that outside edge and just not fooled there. On their way out of this thing. They got splits on either side. 1 and 24 in the backfield. They're going to quick snap. It's fumbled. And it's recovered by the Hawks. That's a turnover. It was going to be a turnover on downs. It was 4th down. Actually, the Bulldogs did recover it. And it looks like he got piled up on. And, gosh, I hope the kid's all right. There was about 4 people piled up on. Back in punt formation, they've had some success here. They've got a return man in the backfield there. He's been about averaging about 20-25 yards a punt. He's got a good snap. The punt's off. They're looking to try to return it. It's fumbled. That's on the ground. They're looking for. Bulldogs recover. And finally, something goes their way. So you've got really the formation now. So you've got Baca and Martinez in the backfield. You've also got Signs. So here we go. It's a shotgun snap. It's off. It's good. He's going to fake the throw, but no one is fooled on that. And number 24 comes up from his linebacker position and makes the play. Thumper, as they call him, cannot be fooled on that. So he's looking for that sweep right. You can see it coming right now. Heavy set right. 21 getting the snap. He's coming to the right, and he's going to go ahead and try to get around that outside. It's just he breaks one. He breaks two. And, man, great job there by number 21. Signs finding his way. And on second down, they finally find a way to get some positive yardage. They've got Signs in the back as a tail. And here we go. Snaps off. He's going to hand off to Signs. Signs up the middle for a couple. Not a ton. Gets a little bit of momentum there. Yeah, a couple yards and setting up for about 4th and 7. They're not out of it, but they need something to go right here for him. Kickoff is off. It's going to bounce a little bit. It's a fumble. He had to pick that up. And that's going to be a turnover as Volcano Vista gets the onside. As they continue to run the ball extremely well. Pro formation, back in motion, coming to the other side. They're going to come this way, and here we go. The back is loose. It's Montoya. They're trying to string him out wide. He's looking for a cut inside, and a really nice job there as the Bulldogs, number 13, Anaya, stops him from going anywhere, and a good job of corralling the kid. Anaya on the outside edge at the corner spot does not let him escape. Sorry, Sandoval does not let him escape. And just the combination of Anaya and Sandoval keeping that thing bottled in. And where has that been? Under center with that slot on the left. They're right down the middle. And Snacks with a good run, but not a ton there as that Bulldog defense is starting to kind of tighten down here. A lot of trouble today with this running attack. And they're back in that pro formation. Snacks and Montoya in the backfield. It's going to be a crossbuck handoff, and they've liked this play, but Bulldogs all over it. 12, and a great stop by the defense there. Big down for this Bulldog defense. Can they hold? They got a blitz up the middle. He's coming around the outside. Good lock in. They push him back inside, and the Bulldog defense holds again. And you got to wonder, where has this defense been all day long? So here we go. They're lining it up. They're back in that big formation. He's going to go ahead and hand it off. So they got Montoya on the outside. He's going to cut back, and it's a good tackle. And what a great job there as that corner comes up big again. And a great job by that Bulldog defense. And a 28-0 early third quarter in that shotgun split backs with the split on the right and left. He's going to hand it off. He gets around the outside. Oh, man, he's looking ahead on the field, doesn't keep pumping the feet, and number 25 brings him down. Jeremiah Jackson with the good tackle, the shoestring tackle, if you will, getting the cleats and bringing him to the turbulence on either side with the slot on the right. Snaps off. They're going to give it to, missed the fullback handoff, and oh, man, just do not look like they're ready to play today. Oh, we got Singleton and Size, Martinez cueing it. He's directing traffic, number 20 in the slot, looking to put together some blocks here. So we got 3rd down and long. Familiar territory for the Bulldogs all day. They miss that. And handoff to Signs. He breaks a tackle, comes around off tackle, and does end up getting about 3. But, man, sets up for 4th down. And the Bulldogs just struggling offensively. So they've got Signs and Singleton in the backfield with Martinez. He gets the snap. He's looking for the pass. It's there. And, oh, he just misses him on that out route. Has enough time to barely get it off. They had the ISO route out there to number 4. And Marquez was out there looking for the pass and just overthrows him back into that pro formation split under center and looking to do more damage on the ground, bringing that guy in motion. They like to come this way. They're going to crossbuck this thing. And they're going to go ahead and just straight up handoff with the block. And Montoya looking for some room. He breaks a tackle, but no. They've got 7 Bulldogs in on the tackle as Montoya tries to cut loose and can't. And, man, I tell you, 19 with the shoestring tackle there. Elijah Martinez finding a way to keep Montoya from breaking the big one. They shift over with a heavy right, your left, with a side. It's coming this way. We can see it coming from a mile with the blocker in front. It's coming to Montoya. He's going to get a bad snap up the middle, though. He's coming down the side. He gets that side and sends. And, oh, man, it was a bad snap to start the play. He was going to run the middle. Couldn't get that going. Picks it up. Ends up doing a kind of an impromptu run to his left and finds some yardage out there. And Sandoval just doing his thing today. The kid's been cueing the game. He got a pick six in the second quarter, and he's just been do it all for the Volcanoes. And I tell you, it's hot out here. It's getting hot. A little wind, but man, you're out there half the day. You're going to be tired. So here we go. First down and 10. It's a bad handoff, but still, Montoya finds a way, cuts outside, and oh man, he's got some speed, and he works his way into the end zone. And another touchdown for the Volcano Vista Hawks. So here we go, extra point conversion. It's a pitch sweep. He's looking for the pass. He tries to get around the outside. It's holy smokes. Sandoval with a great throw there to number 34. That's been the combo all day to Lopez. Sandoval to Lopez. That time doesn't work, but man, that Sandoval's got a laser rocket for an eye and an arm, trying to find a rope to get it over there to Lopez, and doesn't work out that time. But the 6 points, all the same, does the damage. 34-0, mid-third quarter, and it's been a fairly penalty-free game. It's just been basically mine. The ball hits. That's going to have to get picked up. He does. There's a runner coming. A nice move there by 21, and he gets through 2 tacklers. This could be what they need. He breaks down the sideline, breaks another tackle, keeps going down, and they're going to get in the end zone, and that's what they needed. We talked about that all day long. The Bulldogs needed a break, and they got one. As number 21, Signs, finally gets loose, breaks 4 tackles, gets down the sideline, breaks 2 more, and skirts his way down, rumbling and stumbling down. And tell you what, the Bulldogs needed that desperately, and finally gets something to go their way. Great run. And a great way to hold his team. They're going to go ahead and go for one, and that looks to be bottled up. It's going to be tough to run inside there against that huge Volcano line. Way now, they can get an onside here and get the ball back and score. We might have something we can talk about. It is an onside kick. It's recovered by Volcano. They're not going to get this one. The Bulldogs are sneaking up for a blitz. They're going to crowd that box and try to stop this run game. And they get in there. It's a blitz. They get him on the outside, and a good tackle there on the outside by the Bulldogs. A shoestring tackle there by number 16, Martinez. The stop would have been a big gain. It was cleaned up by 2 other dogs, but a nice tackle there by 16 as he tried to get to the outside. 1st and 25, and what can they do? They're going to run the football. We know that. It's coming with that crossbuck look, and here it comes. Straight up dive around the outside. It's a cut. He's got a stiff arm. He's going to get around the outside. He's looking to cut back in. Couple broken tackles. Finds his way across the field and is finally brought down on a great tackle there by number 4. And I tell you what, Mark, we're in that heavy right with the slot. He's going to come back. He's looking down. He's a 34. Catches it. They got Snacks in the back behind Sandoval. They've got 34 split out with 5 coming in motion. They're going to hand it off to him on the jet sweep. He's got some room on the outside. He's going to break a tackle, cut back in, cut, and get pushed out of bounds. No, he's going to be brought down, but not until he gets the first down. And we're looking at about a 12-yard gain. And I tell you, this defense for Albuquerque High has got to be exhausted. They got split on right side. Here we go. They're going to go and bring him in motion. They jump off sides and a little disoriented. A couple guys not in sync there and trying to run some things. So, again, illegal procedure. That's a 5-yarder, setting them back to 1st and 15. And that's about the only way the Bulldogs have been able to stop this Volcano Vista attack is on penalty. Because outside of that, man, they have had a rough afternoon. And, you know, again, the best thing you can do now as a Bulldog is find some momentum to go into next week. You've got to find some positive field goals. Next week, you've got the Highland Hornets. It's going to be another tough matchup. Sandoval under center, Snacks in the backfield, 23. They've got that heavy tight end, 2 tight end with the slide movement of motion. They're going to fake the jet sweep. Sandoval coming around the backside. He is wide open down that side. It cuts a missed tackle, and here we go. They bring him down, but not until he picks up 25 yards. All right, so we're back from the injury timeout. No harm done. Players are all okay. Looks like we just had an equipment issue. So we're setting up 1st and goal right on the 10. They cannot get a first down. They're going to have to punch this thing in. And they're setting back up in that pro formation. Villanueva and Snacks back there. He's sneaking around the outside for the pass. He's got number 34 back there, and he catches it once again for the touchdown. And, oh man, I tell you what, that Sandoval to Lopez throw and catch has been deadly today, mainly on the extra points. They set it up there for that first down and 10, goal line going in, and they end up getting a conversion. Oh, man, it's been a long day for this Bulldog team. Now down 40-6, and probably at this point you need to find something to get ready for Highland next week. As they close out today's game, they got to find something. They got to get in their bag of tricks. They got to find a play or two that gets that offensive first down and do something positive. Just a long day for that defense. Been out here all day long. And I tell you, anybody that's been out here for 3 or 4 quarters is going to be tired. That defense is just aghast. And, you know, that offensive line for Volcano Vista Hogs grind out. They send that extra play, and a nice play there by number 19 to stop the touchdown or the extra point. Martinez cleans it up and makes sure he doesn't get the point conversion. So bounce over. So Cameron comes over, bounces that out. It's a 5-4. Looks like they're going to come to the right, and they do. And it's going to be fielded and missed. Sines is going to pick it up. He's going to look for a little room and cannot find any this time. He's under center in the I formation. He's going to hand it off to the tail. It's a fumble, and it's recovered by Volcano Vista. And I guess if you're thinking in football terms, this is just one of those days that nothing goes right. Days you dream about if you're a football player, that everything you do and touch goes right. Villanueva now cueing it, snacks in the backfield. They've got Sandoval in the tail slot in the I formation. He's going to go ahead and work on some things. Hand off to Snacks up the middle on the fullback dive. He's got a couple of things he can do here. I saw number 13 grab a little green jersey there. We might have a holding call. So we're 40-6, late fourth quarter. Villanueva cueing it with Snacks. Sandoval in the backfield, offset I. It's a pitch sweep to the right. No, he looks to throw it. He does get it off, and it's dropped. And they're. I'm not sure why they're doing the halfback pass up 40-6, but that's what they've elected to do. They're going to bring Villanueva back under center, 23, Snacks, and Sandoval in the backfield, offset I. They're bringing Gonzalez off to the left on a kind of a pseudo tight end, and they're going to go ahead and probably run that way. So here we go. They're going to go ahead and hand it off Sandoval. He's going to get a couple moves. He's on the inside. Ooh, a nice hit there by number 28. Nice tackle by Martinez as he comes in from the outside backer position and cleans it up nicely. If you're a Bulldog fan, you can't get down on this one. You're going to have times like this. You just got to bounce back and do what you can. Today wasn't your day. So Villanueva back under center. They've got the big backs. They got Sandoval back there again. And they're going to hand it right off. And big number 5. Right down the sideline. And again, breaks a couple of tackles. Does end up getting caught over there. But not until he gets a first down. Team that looks to be geared up for the playoffs. They come back in that I formation. They're going to hand it off. And yeah, he breaks 2 tackles, cuts to the outside. He's going to be gone if he doesn't get this tackle. And he escapes and gets down the sideline for the score. And I tell you, I don't know if we can really say too much at this point, but man, this Volcano Vista Hawks team, Gonzalez again, just a fantastic run off the side, stiff arms a kid, gets tight roping down that sideline, and ends up breaking 2 tackles to go ahead and break it to the house. Ends up with a 35-yard burst. You can't blame them. They're working their hearts out, but man, you can't be out there for 3.5 quarters and not have a problem. Buck sweep on that left. He breaks around the outside, and he's going to get in for the extra point. And that's going to put the stamp, the exclamation point, if you will, in this game. At 47-6. And I tell you, it's tough to watch it because I've been there. I've seen this happen. Ball bounces. It's recovered. It's a good recovery by the Bulldog keeper, trying to get a little bit of positive momentum. They have a nasty tight end split. He's coming around the outside. And it's a fumble. A mishandled snap. He does recover it, but not the... They're bringing the blitz. They're bringing the house. Volcano Vista looking to just pin their ears back here. Snap is off. He's trying to get off to his left. He gets around the outside. He's got a block there from 24, but can't find the room. Coming, number 7 and 13 standing. They're going to go and bring a little twist on that. He gets on the inside, but there's just nothing there. Back in that mini gun with the back on either side. Splits on either side. He's looking for the pass. He's got time. He's got to get rid of it, and he doesn't, and he's going to be sacked there. As the blitz, it was a delayed blitz,